Okay, so first we got to pick our Deinosuchus. We're going with this black one here. It looks pretty sharp, I think. So yeah, we start out, and not a whole lot happens too quick here. We do run into a larger one over here, larger Deinosuchus, and immediately I decide that we're better off heading downstream, so that's what we do. After a while, I finally pick up a scent of something, and so I go to inspect. And when I get there, I find this giant carcass all to myself, and so this becomes my new home for the next little while. Just creeping. Back to drink. And then back to eat. And then morning came after night. So we made it through the first night, and still just hanging around. There hasn't been any real threat yet. And then back to drink some more. And because I'm an idiot, I finally realized that there were in fact organs in here, so then I got a better diet. This went on for a little while. Until this finally happened. And this was by pure chance. I was just going after this this goat over here. This was pretty unfortunate for these two. So I didn't realize there was two of them at first, so I made a getaway and just was a little opportunistic here. Poor guys. Just waiting for my moment. Almost. Time to die. Lost sight of him there for a sec. So I only consider myself to be kind of okay at this game, but this guy didn't even land a bite till the very end. He'll get there. I think he really just panicked though because of the previous fight. So yeah, now I had all the food and perfect diet I needed for a while, so this was still my home. And it was glorious. Yep, I pretty much just had this part of the river all to myself for quite a while. thing takes forever to grow. Back and forth. But just as I was starting to get comfortable hanging around this little corner in the river here, someone was on his way over. I just didn't know it yet. Hey, if you made it this far, make sure you like the video, and if you're thinking about getting into the game or if you've just gotten into it, you've probably discovered that there are no real good control guides out there, so I decided to make one. So I've got a free guide that you can just download. Just click the link below and it'll take you right to it. So in this guide, it breaks down all the specific controls, not specific to each playable, but specific to the game, of course. So check that out if you're unsure about all the controls, if you feel like it might be a little complicated to get into the game of the Isle. It's really not that bad, so just take a look and that should help you out. And once I saw him, I thought about freezing for a moment, but then I realized my best bet was to just book it for the water. Just gotta know when to run sometimes. And this really sucked. He came in and stole my extra meal. Very uncool. Proceeded to dance for a little while. And it got a little personal. But so far, he's definitely winning. Sometimes you know you should just, like, leave it alone, but like, how could you leave that alone? Yeah, this guy clearly, this is not his first day out. He's very clearly trying to bait me up there, but it's not gonna work. Almost, though. Nice try. I know what you're up to. So a few minutes went by. Neither one of us was giving in, so he decided to kind of give up on it. And then there was this. Because why not? So then I was forced to move down the river because of that jerk, so I found this and just continued. And then I finally found some gasparillus. I don't know where all this this food's coming from, but it's just everywhere. Which is great for me. But then our friend showed up again, so, you know, I had to try and mess around with him a little bit. But he was too fast. So I continued back on my food mission to get back up on the little bit of food that was up here. It was a bit of a risk, but it's worth it at the time. So we just went for it. So far, this has been one of the better starts, really. But yeah, I basically just hung around in this area. This was my new second home for a while. And I hopped in here because I heard the raptors, and I was hoping to grab one of them. And what happened next was kind of funny, actually. For a second, I thought he was bigger than me, so I panicked. And he got really lucky here. It's so hard to see. And he got away. Unfortunately. Lucky for him, though. And just before daylight came too, so he was really lucky. I hung around here for a little bit longer, just hoping he'd poke his head up or something, and he did not, so I worked my way, continued downriver a little bit, trying to find him. And this was as far as I got looking for him, and then I decided it was time to maybe head back. We're getting big enough that maybe it's time to head back to water access and see what we can do. And on the way, we found another meal, so I was just working my way towards that to top up the old stomach. So I went past the first one because it was the second one farther away, so I figured I'd get this one first just in case, and grab the other one on my way back. My little drive-through snack. Take this for the road. And then once I got a little closer to the water, I decided it was time. keep working my way upstream. So at this point, it had been about 2 hours into this session, so it was time for me to log off and go to bed for the night, and until I return the next day. This next moment was probably my favorite from this play session here. He didn't even see it coming. Not even a little bit. Poor guy. He's so distracted. That guy up on the bridge. He paid the ultimate price. This is just sometimes a pretty good spot to catch some unsuspecting prey that's just close to the bridge and they think it's a good spot, but my experience has not been that. There's almost always a croc here. And so as soon as I saw him, I tucked my way in here, hoped he didn't see me yet. Because I still wasn't sure if this was anything of any size yet. I was pretty sure I was bigger, but you never really know until you're on top of them. Wasn't sure if he saw me yet here, but I had to be ready because I was starting to see he was not that small, really. But still bigger. So he sized me up for a minute, and he thought maybe I was going to let him live. He was wrong. This ended up feeding me for the next little while here. So there's no real reason to leave yet. At least I didn't think there was. But I was about to find out how wrong I was. But before that happened, this poor little guy, just I almost feel bad for this one. Lesson here is don't stay in one spot too long. Not that it would have really saved me, but it feels like it could have. That was just so much bigger than me. So much faster. So I just hoped that he really sucked, but he did not. Well, anyways, everyone, thank you for watching this far. If you made it this far, then you must really enjoy the Isle. So if you do, then be sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.